Oh, just love the way the walleyes feel when they bite your hook. You know what I mean, Tom? That's just a good feeling.
Alright guys, welcome back. You know, we got some exciting stuff going on today. You know, we're out here, tough summer bite. You know, the sun came up this morning, and the first thing we realized is that today was gonna be a tough bite. You know, it's sunny out, we got these high skies, cloudy around some clear water. We're just gonna baby this one, just gonna take our time, because it feels like a nice one, you know, here. And you know, we're doing something real technical, real challenging today. You know, I think you guys are gonna like this one. Now, hopefully we got the right fish on here. Oh yeah, you know, this is exactly what I'm talking about here, when I'm talking about just, you know, when you get dialed on a bite like this, and you know, the pieces of the puzzle come together on something. You know, we're gonna try to lay it out for you guys a little bit today under this challenging conditions, high skies, and I think we got ourselves pretty much the exact fish we're going for here. You know, I forgot my net today, but we're gonna make do anyways. Oh yeah, you know, would you take a look at that one? Just a tough conditions under a tough bite. You know, I'm gonna try to get this one to show you guys. You know, just give you guys a quick look here. But you know, I think we got exactly what we're looking for. You know, right there. You know, when it all comes together, it just works out for you. You know, it really is that simple. All right, guys, there's the reward right there. You know, beautiful fish here. We're gonna let that one go, and we're gonna dive into a little bit of you know, you guys can come out here and catch these same fish right after the break. What's going on, guys? So today we're out here fishing some summer patterns. The thing to remember about summer is when the water is at its warmest, fish naturally have to be more active. Their metabolism's more ramped up, and they pretty much have to eat more. We got another one down there, Mitchell. Here, let me
Camera. Oh, we got a little tangle.
Just set.
Oh, kaboom!
So guys, we're gonna get real technical on you here. You guys can come out here and do this too.
This is incredibly easy.
Summer's an extremely fun time, extremely easy. So I gotta set this camera down quick, and maybe I'll just try to talk over here. I wanna get this fish back in the water. He's a nice eater, but we're gonna let him go. Just in the middle of a frenzy right now. There he is, he's gone. Mitchell, how's yours? No net in the boat today?
Still on there, ooh. What is going on?
I know we got a big tangle, but that's all right.
We have a little tangle, got a little jiffy down there, nice fish.
Slip bobber, and you guys watch us slip bobber a lot. And basically the reason we're slip bobbering here, we'll go into in a second, but there's not a whole lot of other ways to really target these fish in this thick weed growth we're fishing. And yeah, we're gonna lay it out. We're showing you guys some side imaging pictures. We're gonna show you guys our exact presentation. We're gonna show you where to set the boat up, so you guys come out here and do this, literally this exact same thing, and take the information away. Go. All right, guys, so how do you find a lot of these good spots? How do you make the pattern repeatable, right? Because that's a big thing. So, you know, when we're fishing a weed pattern like this, I like to highlight those areas that have a lot of, you know, the good weeds. So highlight that depth range that has the best weeds. You know, the outer limit of this kind of milfoil and cabbage that we're looking at is about 13 feet, I'd say. And kind of the average depth, I'd say, is like 10, 11. So I'm gonna come over here to the hummingbird, and I'm gonna go menu. I'm gonna scroll over to hummingbird chart, and I'm gonna go down to depth highlight. Now, I'm gonna turn this up to the main depth that I wanna fish, which I would say most of this good weed stuff's in about 11 feet. The inner limit might be 9, and the outer limit might be 13. So next thing I do, I come down here to my depth highlight range, and I'm gonna turn that to 2. If you turn this up to like 11, then you're gonna highlight everything from 11 feet plus 11 more and minus 11 more. So you're gonna have too much water highlighted. You wanna fine tune that pretty good. So I got mine set at 2. So what that's gonna do, it's gonna highlight everything in green that is 13 feet to 9 feet of water. And if I scroll out on this map here, if I scroll out on this map here, you can tell there's not a lot of green. There's a lot of real tight break lines going around, but it makes those flats that I want to target super obvious to fish. So here you can see I got kind of this hump complex here. I got a lot of green wrapping around it. That gives me a good spot to start. You know, maybe this inside turn over here, you can see how it's super, basically no green right there, not much of a flat, probably a steep break. You come over here and I got this nice inside turn on this hump, or this point here, a lot of green. So this is how you kind of use your hummingbird to set up or find more areas like this. Now, you know, what are we looking for? So once you find an area that looks like this, a desired depth, you know, then you gotta go inspect it for weeds and fish. So we're driving around with side imaging on, and you know, we're looking for weeds and we're looking for fish. Most of the time you're gonna see them set up relatively close to the weeds, but just right on that milfoil edge or that coontail edge or that cabbage edge or stuff like that. So, you know, this right here is what walleyes look like on side imaging. You can see a lot of times there's gonna be like perch or bluegills. You know, right here are the perch and bluegills, the school of real small stuff. And right behind them, that's the walleyes right there. So basically the next thing we're gonna do is drop a waypoint on those fish. So let's say we got a big south wind, we waypoint those fish right there. So the next thing you want to do, you want to scroll into like your 50 or 20 foot scale on the hummingbird, and if in a big south wind, this wind's going to be cranking up just like this. So what we probably want to do is set up either like right here in the inside of this corner, and I'm going to be about 50 feet away from those fish. What I wouldn't want to do is like set up like right here and try to cast upwind with a slip bobber. That just would not work well. You know, a slip bobber is a great tool for this because we're fishing very small areas. You could cast a jig in there, but there is just a lot of weeds. You'd have to get that cast just right. So basically we're using slip bobbers and we're pitching them out, you know, behind the boat with the wind, and we're just kind of letting them float through that zone or hold steady in that zone right where those fish are. And we're actively moving those bobbers around a lot to try to just keep them in front of new fish and find that school. So hopefully that was useful. That's exactly what we're doing right now to get on these shallow water weed walleyes.
Nice little chunky fish here. Now guys, back to the regular scheduled program. Oh, just love the way the walleyes feel when they bite your hook. You know what I mean, Tom? That's just a good feeling. I think this is going to be a really nice fish here. These are tough conditions. The sun is out right now. The wind is blowing. This is a very, ooh, it's a very technical bite today. Is that the right kind, Tom? It is. We don't have a net. To reach in here and just get this little chunky guy. Thank you, Tom. Look at this gorgeous walleye here. Okay, here it is. Look at this gorgeous Hayward walleye. You know, we're really putting the pieces of the puzzle together today, you know, so let's go ahead and get this back in. I think we might have another bobber down there, Tom. Your turn. Ooh, feisty.
We got another bobber down here, Mitchell. You know, tough bite out here. You know, it's honestly been tough. You know, when you get this kind of conditions, this huge wind like this, you know, things can get tough on you real quick. You know, it's best to just try to not be overwhelmed by, you know, the conditions and how fishing as a whole can be. You know, we were at the bait shop and guys were saying the same thing. They kept saying to us, you guys, it's a tough bite. You know, we went out here, decided to come out anyways, and you know, there's the reward right there. You know, technical fishing here. You know, we're doing a lot of stuff that the average guy probably isn't doing. You know, it's tough to come out here on your own for the first time and just under tough conditions and expect to catch them like that. You know, but when the pieces of the puzzle go together, you know, you can expect some truly awesome fishing. You know, and that's what we got right here. You know, like we've been talking about, you guys. It's been tough. It's been a tough summer pattern. But you know, you just piece away at it, piece that puzzle together, and you know, there's the rewards right there. You know, Mitchell just caught that nice one too, and you know, it was nice of him to let me have a turn, and you know, reel one in myself. I really appreciate that, Mitch. You know, we're gonna let this one go real quick.
Oh, nice release, Tom. Nice release.
We'll see you guys right after the break, right here on Pro Staff Outdoors. Oh, fish on. All right, guys, well, we would sincerely like to thank you for watching. You know, we do put a lot of time and effort into just thinking about what kind of practical information can we put out there. There's so much nonsense as far as information goes that we really do. That's a jumping walleye. we really do try our hardest to make it extremely informational for you guys, not be too repetitive, and show you guys practical ways to get on walleyes all season long. So yeah, I mean, basically, thank you for the views. We really hope the information we put out there is useful. It is the absolute 100% focus of everything we film. And yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
What happened, Tom? Did you miss a fish?
Take me off the pro staff.